B, C. At the bottom of the bottle of wine lies the poison, which Team Negative has failed to understand. Chair, what am I bringing on board? Team Negative has failed to understand what emphasizing on club loyalty simply means. It means when you're emphasizing club loyalty, you expect people to be loyal to their clubs, which they have failed to figure out. They tell us, you know what, when there's club loyalty, you're going to be happy, right? But they do not account for the negative side, whereby we tell you that when somebody is very loyal, when you emphasize them to be very loyal to their clubs, that means you expect emotional connection from them. That means you expect them to give their time to endure during the tough times, right? And then we bring to you a case by we say why we regret the emphasis on club loyalty is one, it gives division. Second, time consuming, which we're able to explain in terms of betting. Now they come on board to oppose our point of division, saying that it's going to bring happiness. People are going to be happy when you win a week, when you win a match, and it's going to bring happiness. But we give them a point. My first speaker clearly tells them that when there are two contradicting parties having Arsenal and other team, and you know, since you're emotionally bound to your team, emphasis on loyalty is highly emphasized. That means you are going to hate any other person who opposes your team, right? Which they have failed to understand. Second, we tell them that when somebody is betting, it's going to consume their time, right? Time which they could have spent on other things. We ask them a question during cross-examination. We ask them that they tell us that harms are reversible, right? But we tell them to account for the emotional damage that is going to happen when somebody is so attached to their team. And then second, we ask the elders that if we transfer from one team, because we give them an opportunity, when you transfer from one team to the other club, are you going to break this? But we tell them diversity breaks unhealthy bonds. That is what we are protecting. Because when you make something, when you emphasize something to happen, that means you have to account for the consequences, which you are not accounting for. Because you are basing on happiness, but we're able to give you stakeholders, the footballers, the supporters, who understand that when there's club loyalty, it's both sides, the footballers and the supporters, which they were not able to bring out clearly. Chair, we tell you that when we ask them, can they stay strong with a team that is losing? They tell us yes. That means that is the unhealthy emotional bond we are talking about. We regret the emphasis, we regret the fact that we have to emphasize so highly that somebody has to be so loyal to their club when they have the opportunity to do other stuff. They ask us a very vocabulary way of saying that what is the metrics of our regret? Team Negative, do you really understand your case on this when we ask us what is the metrics of our regret? Because our case flow has been very chronological, understanding the characterization of this argument. Chair, we bring to you the case, they tell us that the profits on their side account for the losses that we are mentioning, but then we tell them again, which profits are you talking about? Are you talking about the happiness that is the profit? But you do not account for the emotional damage one is going to face after their team has lost, because now you want them to be very loyal, you want to emphasize loyalty on them. You talk about autonomy when somebody has the individuality to make their decisions and stuff, but you are not, you're already dictating by the fact that you say you're emphasizing the club loyalty, you're already dictating on them. I feel like stopping, I'm about to stop.